Hey guys, this is Aaron coming at you here today with another deck profile. Today will be a Lightsworn deck profile. So I've been playing Lightsworn since the beginning. It's kind of hard to imagine it's been out for 12, 13 years since 2008. And I've been also playing it again a little bit in 2014 when the structure deck came out. I'm thinking about buying the holo versions of this deck again, so we'll see how it goes. So again, this is more of a casual, competitive, kind of budget-ish kind of version of Lightsworn. It's not a pure Lightsworns. It is Lightsworns with a couple of Chaos variants in it, and I can technically it's kind of a light Twilight Sworn deck, kind of. But let's get into it. So right now for this variant of the Lightsworn deck, I have run two Judge and Dragons. So again, I'm not focusing completely on just summoning Judge and Dragon. So I have other options here, other level 8s and level 7s and Synchros and XYZs. So that's why I run two Judgment Dragons. I have Chaos Dragon Liveneer. I have this one for comboing and extending into other plays since they're one of the effects is if you're banishing only the light monsters, you can special summon one monster from your graveyard in defense position. So you can summon other synchro monsters or other level 8s as well. After you summon Dungeon Dragon, you can do Xyz plays with other level 8 dragons. And these cards remind me a lot of Blue Eyes White Dragon, by the way. So I like this deck, even though it's a bit sacky, it's a bit RNG, but it reminds me of Blue Eyes White Dragon, light level 8 dragons. All right, let's keep going. Next card is Gizmek Orochi. It just helps with the plays. I know some people don't like this card as much in the Lightsworn deck because it mills all your cards, it banishes everything, and you can't summon Judge Dragon. But I like it because you can play it on your turn and you can play it, chain it on your opponent's turn. So technically, it's slightly a little bit better than Gore's. So I like to run that, and this works well with Chaos Valkyria since she can dump Gizmek, and then you can use Gizmek on another turn. I also run Gores. Some people don't like this. They say it's not as strong anymore, but I like it. It's a bigger body on the board, so I like a board presence there. You can take it out for something else if you like, but I like Gores at one of. Maybe I'd take it out for another level 8 dragon or something. Definitely, Hieratic Dragon Tefnut. I like this to combo into with Raiden, so you can special summon it kind of like Cyber Dragon, and then you just normal summon Raiden, and then you can go into Star Eater or Leo or something like that. So it really helps if you have level 7s or level 8s and level 4 tuners right there like Raiden. Wolf, I like running at 1. Some people like running at 3. I prefer 1, that's just me. I feel like if I run it at 2 or 3, it gets kind of cloggy. At most, I would probably run 2, probably take out Jane and run 2. If I was going for a more pure Lightsworns build, I would run 3 Judge and Dragons and more different Lightsworn names here. But I just have 1 Wolf, just my preference, you can put more. Chaos Valkyria, Jane, I just put it there, and then the Chaos Valkyria, I use 1. Some people put 2. I like it as 1 up for now. She's a good extender again. You can combo play into rank 4 XYZs with Raiden again, or the Performage Trick Clown, so she works really well with those combos. 1 Star Leech Safer. I'm just running 1 right now. I feel like I use the second effect a little bit more. You can banish it from the graveyard and target a level 8 or dark light or the dark dragon monster in your graveyard and you just add it to your hand. So sometimes the effect I may or may not take it out of the deck depending on how much I play the Lightsworn deck. Next one, I have 3 Raidens. I like Raidens. I love this card as a tuner card going into Synchros, especially using it with a combo with Lumina into a Lightsworn. Michael, I really like Michael or Lightsworn for spot removal. Again, I used to run the structure deck, the 2014 one, where I ran 2 or 3 of these. I really liked it, so I'm just keeping that one with 3 Raidens. Performance Trick Clown, again, if you dump it into graveyard, you can summon it, and then you go into XC and more XC and synchro plays. And this is just another light sworn monster in the deck. It's just to help summon Judge of Dragon. I may or may not take her out. If you're running a more pure build, I would keep her in. I'll run all these Lightsworn monsters with 3 Judge of Dragons again. I also run 3 Honest. I feel kind of weird not running Honest because I've been running Lightsworns with Honest for so long. It just feels weird without Honest. So I put 3 in it. You can take it out for other plays, but I like 3. I like summoning monsters and just attacking, and just simple stuff like that because I'm more an OG player, man. I've been playing this since 2002. So Lumina, I really like using 3 Luminas. Some people run 2. I like 3. I just like comboing again with Raiden into Synchros, level 7 Synchros, like Black Rose Moonlight, and especially Michael Arc Lightsworn. Fable Raven, this is good for dumping your hand into the graveyard and then synchro it with a bunch of all these other monsters into Leo or Star Eater, so it really helps. Another tuner monster, Plague Squirter Zombie. If it goes into the graveyard, you can send one card from your hand onto your deck. That's the only downside. It forces you, if you want to summon it from the graveyard, it forces you to put a card back on the top of your deck. But I would say the payout is pretty good. You get to summon it, and then you get to synchro into stuff. Solar Recharge, I like to run 2. I know a lot of people like 3. They would say it's stable at 3. I feel like when I run 3, it breaks super hard because sometimes when I don't have a Lightsworn monster in my deck, or if I don't have a Lightsworn monster in my hand, this is kind of a dead card because you need a Lightsworn monster in your hand. So I just run 2. Galaxy Cyclone, Raigeki, Harpy's Feather Duster. Again, these are spot removal cards. If you tend to mill this into the graveyard, you can use it for more back row removal. If you run more pure build, you like to mill more, you could probably run 2, or even the Twin Twisters. Twin Twisters is pretty good with Galaxy Cyclone as well. So I just run 3 of these: Galaxy Cyclone, Raigeki, Harpy's Feather Duster for just regular removal. Reinforcement of the army is kind of a given. You use it to search for Raiden. Reasoning helps you summon more cards. Card Destruction helps you mill more cards out of your hand. I have Monster Reincarnation. I run 2. Some people run 1. Some people don't run anything at all. Sometimes any of these at all. Sometimes I just use Monster Reincarnation to bring Judgment Dragon back into my hand. Or sometimes you use Starlight to bring Judgment Dragon back in my hand. So that's the reason why I have 2 of these. Foolish Burial, I just dump another Lightsworn. Monster Reborn for extenders. I find that 3 Charger Light Brigade is a lot better than Solar Recharge because you don't need, for Charger Light Brigade, you don't need anything in your hand. You just dump 3 cards and then you add a level 4 Lightsworn monster into your hand. Whereas Solar Recharge, again, if you don't have a Lightsworn card in your hand and you top deck into this, you can't really do anything. So I prefer Charge. That's probably why I was limited to 1 like 7-8 years ago. This was so good. But I'm glad it's back at 3. So this version of my deck, the last card I use is Chaos Space. This thing allows you to get a Banished Light Dark Monster that is banished. Yeah, Banished Light or Dark Monster, and you put it back into your deck and it helps you draw a little bit. So if you run a more pure build, you would take some of these dark monsters out, and I'd probably take this out. I would put in some of these guys again. I'll get into these later. Side deck, pretty standard, level 5s to level 11s. Star Eater, Leo, Gigantic Castle. This thing is really good. Chaos Ruler, the Chaotic Demonic Dragon. It's pretty good into TCG right now. I think if Chaos decks or Guard Dragons or Light or Dark Monster combo decks are still popular in 2021, I think this card will go up in price. I like it. It's pretty good in EDO Pro right now. Michael, the Arc Lightsworn. I really like this card. I probably run it at least 1 or 2 because I like the spot removal. Black Rose Moonlight. Pattern's Zectrons to level 6. Level 5 Armades, I use this with this, and Lumina to summon this. Again, I know it's not as strong, but I like it. I usually play a lot, so I just leave it in my deck. So some of the rank 8s, I go into these a lot because of all these level 8s right here. So I would use this effect, probably use Divine Dragonite Felgrand's effect. I would dump this into the graveyard, summon it again. So it helps mill the deck out. Even though it kind of banishes, it helps to mill the deck, helps go into more combos with the rank 8s. So Galaxy Eye, Cypher Dragon, number 38, Divine Dragonite Felgrand, some generic rank 4s, Tornado Dragon, Honor Arc, Abyss Dweller, Nightmare Phoenix. You can run some more links. I don't like links as much. I prefer synchros and XYZs, but there's that. If you want to run more of a Twilight Sworn or a Chaos variant, you can run BLS. You can put Destiny Hero Malicious. You can even put like Burning Abyss or Shadows or all kinds of dark type monsters. There's so many ways to build Lightsworns. But this version, I like to use this one as well. I prefer this or the pure variant. If you want to run the pure variant, again, 3 Judgment Dragons, I would take these dark monsters out. I might even take this guy out and just put in Felis, Lila, or Minerva. I know these 2 aren't as strong in regular, like a Twilight Sworn deck, but yeah, if you want one pure variant, you can run one of each of these, or maybe even Necro Guard now later on. This used to be run in the older 2014 profile, but I've taken it out. I run other cards now. For the more generic, level 8 synchros, level 7 synchros, the more budget ones, you can probably replace Moonlight Dragon with Black Rose Dragon. It's still pretty good in the casual format, and then Stardust Dragon to replace this if you don't have this one here. So these are pretty good. So that's the end of my deck profile. Hope you enjoyed it. It's a good trip down memory lane. I've been playing this deck since 2008. Reminds me a lot of Blue Eyes White Dragon back in 2002-03. I know I'm old, but this is great. I'm just enjoying these videos. I hope you guys enjoy it, and take care.